everyone, Dr. Jeff back with you this week. It's Willow's last week with us. She's back to school next week, so it's been a joy to have Willow with us doing some of these videos. I'm actually going to be away for a few weeks, but when I come back, if a gentleman named Noah is joining the practice for his work term here, so we're excited to have Noah with us. So I know this week Willow's got a great topic for us, which is
whiplash. So first off, what is whiplash? It's common with car accidents. If your car's hit from behind or like rear-ended, your head kind of whips really quickly forwards and then really quickly backwards like this. It can cause lots of strain around all the muscles surrounding the neck here.
So generally under the insurance rules, there's three types of whiplash. The first phase is called, the first one's called WOD 1. So it's a simple strain of your neck. You come in, really haven't lost any range of motion, everything seems to be working okay. Maybe a bit of a stiff neck. Then we can go on to WOD 2. WOD 2, now you come in, you got a bit of a stiff neck, you might have a headache, some other symptoms, and now, you just can't quite, your neck is quite stiff, you can't quite get it to go where you want it to go. Checking that blind spot can be a bit of a challenge. And then lastly, there's WOD 3. WOD 3 is a little more critical. This is where, again, you've got a stiff neck, but other things like headaches and nausea possibly, but now you're getting radicular pain, so pain in your shoulders, down your arm, maybe some weakness in your fingers and your hands, some tingling, things like that. That's a little more complicated, a little harder to try and treat.
Yeah, and there's different phases of whiplash. There's acute, subacute, and then chronic. So the acute phase occurs during the first few hours or days, so 48 hours and up to about 2 weeks. So your body's still kind of in shock during this phase. During this time, you can do ice and then later move on to heating, and also some simple exercises and stretches for the neck. And this would be a good time to come in and see a chiropractor just to assess if there's damage and how much strain and injury there could be around the neck.
Yeah, it's always good to come in within the first day or two from the accident, so we're going to get a baseline where you're at and see how you're doing. And then we can kind of give you some instructions of what to do for this, and we kind of set up a treatment plan then, because quite often, right now, you're in shock and the body's still trying to take stock of what's happening. Usually after a week or two, that's when we get you back in again for sure, and that's when we can check you out. And this is kind of when other symptoms might appear, such as a headache, nausea, some dizziness, fatigue, things like this. And that's when we kind of get our treatment plan kind of set up as what we need to do to try and get this better.
And the last phase is the chronic phase. So this can be up to 8 to 12 weeks post the injury. In this phase, symptoms really haven't relieved. So you could still be dealing with the symptoms we just talked about. So then you want to create a new treatment plan or see what's best in moving forward.
And generally, with whiplash, try and use chiropractic for sure, because you've actually done something to your neck, so we need to get in there and do some adjustments and line things up. But it may involve getting you a cervical pillow so you get a better sleep position. We may bring massage therapy, even some acupuncture, maybe some osteo with Angers. All these things we can kind of bring in to try and relieve some of your symptoms. We all come at it from a little different direction to make you feel better. Once it gets in the chronic stage, it gets a little more difficult to work out. So at that point in time, we have to work a little harder, look at other ways we might be able to help you out. That might be doing things with your workstation, how you're driving your car, things like that. So all these things we have to look at. The other thing, sometimes what happens is we get people in that have concussions. And you can get concussion from a car accident. But the signs and symptoms of a whiplash, a lot of them are the same as concussion. So even when people may have a concussion, it's still important to get in here for chiropractic care, because again, the whiplash and the concussion go hand in hand. We have found that in some studies. So it still is important in here that even with your concussion, chiropractic can be very beneficial, because a lot of your symptoms could be coming from your whiplash accident.
Yeah, exactly. So that's it for our video today. We hope you learned something new. As always, if you have any other video ideas, please leave them in the comments down below, and like and subscribe for future videos.
Yeah, and as always, here goes Willow.
We've got your back.